let me say this. My most valued material possessions on this earth are my books. And I cannot trade these for anything. I will repeat that. My most treasured and valued material possessions on this earth are my books. And I cannot trade this for anything in this world. I mean, I've spent a fortune, acquiring books, magazines, journals and stuff. I can pay anything for a good book. Anything, and I mean anything. I would do anything to lay my hands on a good book. That is the essence of who I am. So in conclusion, I mean, between the formal and informal educational methods, because what I just described earlier on are the formal, systems of learning and the informal methods, both methods, formal and informal. Of this, I have experienced both the formal and the informal, and I can confidently state that I have learned far much more than I could ever have learned through the formal system of learning. Did you hear what I said? I have learned far much more through the informal mode of learning than I ever learned in the four walls of a primary, secondary, and even university. So if I were to advise young men and ladies growing up now, choosing, thinking what to do, who are watching me and want to, imitate me and other great people. If I were to advise you, what advice would I give? I would tell you, acquire or have a solid, top quality master's degrees. That is, you have, good secondary, high school, first degree, second degree, have top quality master's degrees. Then back this up with a professional, certification. Then the hard work starts. Commit yourself to a lifelong quest for learning through the informal methods. I already told you, the informal methods, get that video. I already told you, watch news, use your money and buy a newspaper. How do you spend hours on social media listening to junk, tweeting and doing all sort of, stupid things, but develop your mind. If you can read lots of things on Google. Google is such a powerful tool, for you to download lots of books. You can have Kindle, you have Amazon. You can buy books, you can sit down, develop your mind. So I would advise you, young children, spend most of your time and resources through the informal method of learning. You know why the informal method is critical? Because,